All right, so Dokkan dropped 4 EZA characters details. 3 of them are Super EZAs, and then one of them is a Sub EZA. That is the Super Saiyan 4 STR Goku, the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Both of those characters are the 2nd anniversary units. Then we do also have the STR Omega Shenron and the Texan Shenron. Again, all 4 of these guys did receive their Extreme Z Awakening or Super Extreme Z Awakening, you know, whichever one you want to say. And a lot of people actually were not really fans of them based on what I saw. Again, I did make an initial tweet that we actually literally looked at on the original video. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I think I want to look at the stat calculations for these characters and kind of clear any misconception people have about each of these characters. Now, I think to get us out of the way, the one character that people are pretty feeling good about is this Texan Shenron. I think what people are really upset about is the Super Saiyan 4s. A little bit, I saw like Omega kind of like, again, sucks right here. I mean, Chaotic saying best of the 3 Super EZAs, so it's a bit divided. People are saying he sucks. I don't know. I think this is obviously that's initially when the first came out, before people really looked at the numbers and kind of put some extra thought into it. But again, if I was gonna say personally who I'm disappointed in, it's this guy. I actually think the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is one of the worst awakenings we've seen in a very long time, and I'll show you guys why. But again, let's take a look at some of the replies here. Again, I mean, I was reading it, man. Like, Goku, why does Goku just like straight up feel better than Vegeta or look better than Vegeta? Way better. Racism, you know, I guess Vegeta family clan, like, oh, like someone of the Dokkan team doesn't like Vegeta because we saw like the Angel, like okay, let's take a look at Vegeta. I feel like the Vegeta disrespect this year has gone up. I feel like previous years Vegeta has been like looking good. Then we got STR Blue Evolution. He is good. I think he's better than people give credit for. But bro is like, where is his active? Angel Vegeta is like kind of a fraud. Like, he's not terrible, but Angel Vegeta is a fraud. You know what I mean? Like, compared to like Tech Super Saiyan Goku, easily. This guy, it's really the Goku part of the card and the Gogeta part. I don't know. Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, they did not cook with this guy. Super Saiyan 3 STR Vegeta, they did not cook with him either. Then GT Vegeta was good. We just haven't gotten to Vegeta yet until like this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is mid. He's actually the mid one. Goku's good, right? It's 30 minutes, or no, 30 moments through Dokkan you can copy paste this tweet into. They're both like, again, they're not both like mid. I can't use that word this early on in the video, but they're not both bad, right? Which Goku and Vegeta, 3 for 3 then. Main character syndrome, okay. They're the same to me, both are good. Okay, I'm honestly seeing people are saying they're both good or they're both bad. Is the biggest thing that I was seeing. And again, I made this point here. Again, the point of these Super Saiyan 4s, I think that people aren't grasping, is they see that they have 30% damage reduction, right? And I think that's fair. When you look at 30% reduction, that's not a good look, especially when we have characters that get 70% reduction, 80% reduction. I mean, some characters could even reach 90% reduction in certain situations. Like, there's characters with super high reduction rates. And then you look at these guys with just 30%, your brain would automatically think to, hey, this damage reduction is a lot lower than what we usually see. They don't have guard. This is a bit scary. And I think that's, again, very fair to look at that just off details. But when you look at the actual stats as well, again, like characters with like 70% reduction don't have 500% defense start of turn, then 200% when receiving an attack, then multiple stacks from super attacks from previous turns. Right? The thing about the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, one reason why he's just straight up better than Vegeta, is his super attack effect is actually absurdly powerful. I don't know, Like the fact that they just gave him a guaranteed additional super, he can get three. He can get three of these off, man. It's a 6-turn 30% raise, and turn 1 he can just get 90%. Like if he triple supers, that's 180% defense. That's insane. Because we got to think about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is providing 70% defensive support for the first 4 turns. We have both Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas around. You get LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku out. He is providing this guy extra defense support and 10% reduction. Like things can get really crazy for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. In terms of his stats, and since we're already talking about him, again, let's just take a look at him right now. So again, this is just like some stats in terms of his attack and defense. Again, we'll just have to zoom in here. Just taking a look here. Starter turn defense. This guy's already at 2 mil. Again, I assuming this is again under double Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta leader scuff, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, so let me take a look here. So again, yeah, this is him under the double Super Saiyan 4 Goku leader. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta leader. I mean, he's at 2 million defense start of turn, because again, that's when he receives the attack. Like that will count like the 200% defense here. So he's already at, again, that 2 mil range. And then he's starting off with the 35 mil attack, so which is nothing crazy, but post super, he gets to 3.3 mil. And then obviously this is Link Buddy. It's not Int LR Gogeta, it's AGL LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Defense support 140%. This is again counting both Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's intros up, being fair. Then his second turn, his starter turn defense is 3.3, and then he gets to 4.6 mil defense. Like, and then this is just with 2 supers, by the way. I don't believe this is accounting for hidden potential system. Like supers. Like he can get even higher, which is very nasty. Things can get very nasty very quick with this guy, right? And this is no defensive support, by the way. Like when he's like the stacks even out, so where he's at nearly 5 mil defense post super on many of these turns, even without Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's defense support. And then you could even consider Super Saiyan 4 AGO Goku's defense support with the damage reduction. I mean, again, his damage numbers, I would say, you know, 70% chance to crit. He's doing 235 mils. It's not crazy, but if he does land those crits, that's pretty good. He's providing 40% attack support. Like that damage is going to carry through. You'll see that damage in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I'll tell you that. He also has the high chance to counter supers. Like if he has a super attack aimed at him, he's not intended to necessarily live these supers. Some of these supers though, like Zamasu, he's just eating Zamasu's super attack for free. Like even not counting the damage reduction. But then he has 30%. So like Zamasu's super attack he could just eat for free. I mean, Goku Black early on. I think turn 1 Goku Black, he probably can't eat that though. But like, again, if it's like this guy on his second appearance, Goku Black hasn't been built up yet, potentially. Like, he'll be looking good. And even against Goku Black's AoEs, like he's at 3 million defense with the, what's it called? The 30% reduction. Like, you could also build this guy with a lot of dodge in him if you really want, which, considering he has 70% crit chance, I think dodge and additional is the way to go. And I don't even know, do these calculations include the anniversary equips? I guess I would assume they do. I'm assuming that this does have the anniversary equips as well. I mean, like this guy looks good to me. Again, we can see some of the replies here. People are saying we're so over. Text in the top. Super Saiyan 4s don't look that impressive. They'll age to be forgotten in a month or two. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku is gonna be looking good for a while. Again, we could probably just close this here. We'll talk about Vegeta. We could also just probably, I mean, Sin looks like a god. Like, and we see a lot of people are talking about Sin Shenron. People are underestimating all these EAs. Yeah. It's good for general content, but people are thinking of the latest release typical content, which is pretty much everyone's going to die in. Hope we're going to get a slot mode to keep things down, which again, and that really is a monster favor, so it gets enough times so I think it survives. Yeah. That's also true. But like, again, these guys, like Goku is like slot 1 if you have to, and he still has 50% chance to live the supers, which is, that's really good. That's like, yeah. Well, we're taking that. Like, The point of these EZAs should be to replace the limited time buffs Super Saiyan 4s. I think is another thing people aren't thinking about. Like the year 4 Super Saiyan 4s. By the end of the celebration, you're not gonna be able to run them. The whole point of the year 2s is that they're gonna replace these two. Goku, I think, does his job quite well. I think Goku is an upgrade to this age of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Vegeta's not. I actually like this guy better. Vegeta is not tanking normals. Like, he's actually, like, if we look at the difference between Goku and Vegeta, there's two main differences between the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. In fact, I should not have closed Goku, technically. We'll bring up Goku. Like, the two really big differences that really cause a ginormous, massive gap in what the defense stats are going to be. Firstly, Goku gets 200% multiplicative defense when receiving an attack as the first or second attacker, right? Like, they both have 500% start of turn attack and defense and 10% reduction. But this guy, again, as the second or third attacker, 100% attack and defense. Goku's technically getting less attack in total, but the thing is, like, this is start of turn. From what I understand, this will not be multiplicative. Now, if it is multiplicative, things could be better. But usually these passives are not like that. And even if it's not multiplicative, it's like a double-edged sword. If it is multiplicative, that is only after attacking and he'll get shredded by AoEs. If it's not multiplicative, then his stats are gonna kind of suck regardless. Even after attacking, right? Because he has nothing multiplicative unless he's receiving a super. This is all start of turn. 640% defense start of turn. Which, it sounds like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, no, it's not really. Like, again, let's take a look at these calculations here. Well, 800k defense start of turn. This is with 140% defense support post super attack. And if we take a look here, the 2 damage received charge. So let's just, wow. 1.7 mil defense. Because the thing about Vegeta that's really funny. That second thing why he's bad is because his super attack launches an additional with a great chance to be super. Why? Like, he has guaranteed crits, but like Goku doesn't have guaranteed crits, of course. He has 70% chance. Like, it's a, like, why? Why couldn't this be guaranteed additional super other than this just been 70% chance to crit? Why do they have to, like, imbalance it in a way that makes Vegeta way worse? Can anyone explain to me? I don't know. Like, in fact, I'll literally calculate Vegeta myself because I don't know if those calculations are accounting for Vegeta getting, like, a triple super. But let's assume, like, Vegeta would get a double super attack, right, on his normal turn. So we're going to count 12, 13, 4. Then he's on, obviously, the 220% leader skill from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Then, again, I don't even care about rollers. We're rounding it up like that. Let's account for... So he's at 640% start of turn. Plus the... Okay, so he's going to be at 7.8. If we count both Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas. 585, 161. Then we account for Saiyan Roar and GT. Shocking speed, that's 25%. 731, 451. Right? If I'm not doing the math wrong. He doesn't get anything else when attacking, right? Because he has 200%, 100% here, 40% here, another 100% here, and then again, I think Rody's Calc might have this extra 100% against supers, which I guess would make sense if you want to look at the max super stat. But I mean, if he's not against supers, let's see him against normals. So the double super EZA 1.4 mil. What are they thinking? What is the thought process? This has to be multiplicative. Like, if it's not multiplicative, he's actually genuinely like bad unrunnable. Like, it's actually insane. He does less damage than Goku too. What? What is this? So this is versus normals here. Yeah, 1.4 mil, 1.7 mil here. Yeah, Vegeta's not taking these normals like this. These AoEs will cook him. I'm confused in many ways. I mean, he has at least a high chance to nullify supers, but Goku could take normals in most situations. Vegeta can't. Vegeta's not taking normals, dude. Like, he's actually bad in his damage. It's like, okay, Goku's not doing crazy damage either. But I brought this up. Goku has the 40% attack support. Goku is, you know, still doing even higher attack stats than Vegeta regardless. Vegeta defensively is a 0. The defense support 40% is cool. Like, I think it's nice. If I would say which one I prefer better, it is the defensive support. But does it really matter if Vegeta is gonna die? 2 normal attacks. Goku's able to just eat Zamasu super. Vegeta, like, even though Vegeta's obviously type disadvantage, that matters. But like, Vegeta against like a 5 mil super is like let's say in Goku Black Super Sim, you know, hits a little harder. He's like Goku would be better against Goku Black Super than Vegeta would. Like 100%, right? That's both like type, not type neutral technically, but that's like an even playing field for the two of them. Oh wow, okay. Vegeta's just like that is actually so bad. Wow, okay. Now these two, I think again, a lot of people like these two. I mean, the thing about this Texin, Broken he has 80% reduction turn 1 by himself. So if you factor Omega, he's sitting at 90% reduction turn 1. Technically, if he's on a second appearance, like if you have him turn 2, and you have for one of the Omegas in the first rotation and one of the Omegas in the second rotation, he has 100% reduction. So theoretically, his defensive support, his defense, that doesn't matter. Like 358k, but he has 90% reduction. And then, you know, especially like STR Omegas in rotation, like Goku Black's not even damaging this guy with the AoE. And the thing with Omega's team now is that you have this guy and STR Omega. The thing about Texin, he will lower attacked enemies' attack and defense by 20% for 2 turns. LR Omega on his 12 key also greatly lowers attack. LR Rose will greatly lower attack. We have STR Omega with the attack debuff. We have AG Omega with the attack debuffs. You even Super Baby 2. This team is set up to where you could just wipe out Goku Black instantly. Because I've already had runs where I was able to wipe out Goku Black, right? Let me literally bring this up. I feel like I keep saying right as if like you guys, like I'm waiting for you guys to agree with me. That's funny. Let me take a look here. Where is this run I was doing? Yeah, again, there's 2 runs essentially where like I already got no item runs here with this setup from like using Omegas, and what was necessary, Buhan as well actually, but like what was necessary was that we would get like to the second rotation with Baby canceling out things, and then Omega with his revive skill, like LR Omega is gonna be good here. And then we had this run here where Buhan, like this is a run where we killed Zamasu first, but like we have a billion more attack debuffers, and I think like attack Omega being extremely safe turn 1 is really good too. Yeah, This is just like, this guy's really good. And the amount of defense he gets post super as well. Yeah, 3.8. And 2 additional supers he could also potentially get, right? So, I mean, he could super 4 times in a turn because he has the guaranteed additional super with 6 key spheres. He has high chance to launch an additional super in his basic effects, and then he also has the what's it called? What was I gonna say? He also has the, what's the word I was going to use? The hidden potential system super. He could super 4 times, like 37 mil to 41 mil. It's like what, 4 mil added each time, like. And he's guaranteed critting with 5 key spheres. He'll get a total of 50% extra crit on top of his high chance, which is 2 50% chances. So, I mean, Tech Sin is actually, he might be the best unit of this batch. He's a sub EZA. Tech Sin, when he came out, was unfortunate because he didn't have a team. But now, he's actually in a pretty good spot with this new Omega team. This is literally exactly what I wanted from him, because we all knew his defense, he would have no defense out of turn, but that's why they gave him this 1 turn 40% extra damage reduction. And then even after this runs out, you'll have both Omega supports up, so he's gonna have 60% reduction still. And maybe by that time you have Rose, like Goku Black could potentially even just be dead. Omega does a lot of damage. Like, overall, with the attack support buff that he's providing, this guy will do pretty good damage with his guaranteed crits. Then you have this guy, like, probably under talked about. This guy, I would argue, could be the 2nd best character in this batch, right? I mean, he's doing 57 mil attack stats. It's pretty good. He only does have the, what's it called, like 40% chance to crit here from what I'm seeing. But I believe, does Omega provide crit chance support? I forget the top of my head. I don't think he does. He only provides reduction. No, he does. 20% chance to crit for 1 turn here. And then he does gain it back after performing 5 more attacks. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, STR Omega could potentially get some crits in with 57 mil attacks. That's pretty good. Post super, 2.5 mil defense. Like, it's not bad at all. I mean, it's slot 3 here with a 40%. I think the biggest thing is the 40% attack buff, right? Plus 60% damage reduction, 2.5 mil. Like, he's able to live 5+ mil supers pretty comfortably. And that's also not even considering any of the, what's it called, like attack debuffs that could be provided of the team, or even any other support. We have the support here of 140% with both of the Omegas, but looking pretty good, honestly, for this guy and what he wants to do, which is, again, you're going to use him mostly in the Goku Black Zamasu fight, where he's going to debuff Goku Black by like an obscene amount, and then he is comfortably eating Zamasu supers. So yeah, these guys are all pretty good except for Vegeta. I don't know. I really don't know what they're thinking about with Vegeta. I don't know. So these comments right here are a bit after like some of the calculations come out, but let's take a look here. Vegeta, LMAO, yeah. Goku's good. Shit, Vegeta. Omega may have issues against AoEs. Yeah, I can see that. That's something I should consider. 628k with 60% reduction is definitely not that high. I mean, it's lower than Vegeta's technically, but Omega has twice the damage reduction. Once we consider the, like, physical LR Omega. So I think it should be fine. Goku looks strong. People going his ass. Not liking 5 mil defense, 30% reduction, and 40 mil supers. Yeah. Vegeta, yeah. The band unit's better. The other 6. So, like, okay. Will be next week. Tweeted, I guess. Or I guess they could tweet them tonight. I'm not sure why these 5 are tweeted tonight. I don't expect them to drop over the weekend. So I'm kind of confused. Because it's not like we got hit with a data download from what I'm seeing. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I don't see that we got like a data download, so yeah, I don't really see. I don't really see like a data download right now. Just looking on Twitter. So again, uh, they should come next week. I mean, I don't even think these guys are gonna drop until next week anyway. So I'm not, am I happy they easy like they dropped the details now? Yeah, but when are they actually gonna drop? I'm not really sure. It's kind of, it was a very weird time to drop the details. Again, I almost feel like the other details for the other 6 will be tonight, because we have the Legion of the Shadow Dragons, and then we have the 5 other EZAs, which again, we see Tech Sin was a sub EZA, but I do expect that the other 5 will be in an Extreme Z battle themselves. Let me bring up, because they're not coming out with the Super Saiyan 4s. Like, I'm thinking that these characters, okay, I have to zoom out, because we got Sin already, right? I think these 5 right here will be an Extreme Z battle. Especially because this guy, I'm not sure where they would EZA him from, honestly. I guess again they could do Super Saiyan 4 STR Goku, right? But I think that these will get an Extreme Z battle. And then I think Legion and Shadow Dragons will EZA through the battlefield that will drop next week too. So again, just gotta wait and see. Next week seems like it's gonna be pretty good for content though. 40-minute videos on all the EZAs. Yeah, I think we can probably do like a bunch. I want to take all of them into all of the, I would say there's the 4 most difficult fights to me is all the Supreme or the special battle fights. Even the Goku and Vegeta one I think is pretty tough. I don't know how tough I would say that one is though, in particular, but I think it's harder than people would give it credit for it. And I think it's also a good showcase stage. So we'll take these characters into that, and that's kind of like the gauntlet I'm gonna be running for, like, because I'll do my initial showcase. I think for like brand new Dokkan Fest characters, but for EZAs and stuff, I'll be just going straight into those like longer videos. But yeah, mixed feelings. Text in your beloved Vegeta. They look nothing special. Both Super Saiyan 4s are definitely usable. Tech STR Mega solid. Texan will be good to help Omega build up before getting slot 1. 50-50. Goku might be butt ass because you're never running him slot 2 or Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Goku Gogeta Force. I mean, you could say that, but I kind of like Super Saiyan 3 Age of Goku being flexible. I kind of like moving him around to where my needs are necessary. Now, Goku is going to have an issue in the Goku Black and Zamasu fight if he gets locked in slot 2 or no, slot 3. But we'll see what happens. I mean, Gogeta, I found, we're able to wipe out Zamasu pretty quickly with Gogeta's damage on the team, so it might not be that bad. But yeah, I would say Goku obviously not being able to ascend slot 3, not ideal, because like when he gets pushed out like into an off rotation spot, he won't be as crazy there, but especially because again he'll be missing 200% defense multiplicative, which is a huge thing. But I think he's going to be quite good for right now, which is kind of, I think, what matters to me the most. Because, like, again, no matter what, again, we see how power creep has been happening the past few years. Like, I think a lot of these characters will just become way less relevant whenever the next anniversary comes by. Or, again, whenever the next worldwide comes by. So, as long as they're good in the content that is existing for them, that's really what I'm satisfied for. If a character could age very well, huge plus, obviously. And usually really good characters will usually age quite well. But even then, I mean, we've seen some very good characters on release just get aged out in a couple of months. That's how things happen. Doesn't mean the characters were bad on release. It just means that they changed content into a different way, or they just made the bosses hit so much harder. Really dependent on a lot of things, but I digress. A lot of people don't like some of these guys. I'm a fan. I would think more so people were overhating this guy. This guy's ass. This guy's good, and then this guy's good. I think maybe people were worried about Omega a little, but not that big of a deal. Anyways, OC's ending, so I'm gonna end the video. Thanks y'all for watching, and of course I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.